What has one of the highest contents of vitamin C next to the amla, the Indian gooseberry? Not the kiwi, not the orange. Red bell peppers. Red bell peppers are so full of vitamin C, and one of my favorite dishes is the stuffed bell pepper. My wife is from Romania, so I get inspiration from the Romanian side. Also the Hungarians, I've had Hungarian stuffed peppers before. Mind-blowing, super fabulous. I also have a variation of a recipe in one of my cookbooks, the My Vegetarian Hanaho, and it's this one. It's stuffed with polenta and served with a puttanesca sauce, and you can find it in our book, the My Vegetarian. But today's I'm going to do a little bit more, like I said, Romanian style, which is a rice and nuts and chopped veggies. Anyway, if you want to see, let's go. So the first thing we got to do is take the tops off, and I just basically do that with a short paring knife. Come this way, pop it off, clean the insides out, just like that. You may want to keep the tops by trimming the seed off and then using it for re-garnishing after it's cooked. You can just replace it back on again. So I typically like to blanch my bell peppers just to make the cooking time a lot faster, which is just in the pot, and I put a couple of plates on them just to submerge them, just like that. So here we're gonna just heat our pan. We're gonna add our onions and garlic. That go in first. And some salt right away. And once the garlic and onion is softened or translucent, we're going to add the rest of the mirepoix, which is the carrots and celery. Mix that together. Now we're going to add the rice. I'm using basmati rice. You can use Uncle Ben's converted rice, long grain rice. So I added the water. I'm going to add more salt, oregano, and some tomato sauce. And I will add my nuts at the very end when the rice is done. Then I will incorporate my nuts. So now we're just going to check the bell peppers and see how they look. These are perfect. They're just nice and soft, but not overcooked. Okay, let's do a quick check on the rice. Ooh, the thing is looking pretty. Oh no. Okay, so I'm just going to add my nuts right now, and then we're going to turn out the rice. We're going to mix the nuts into the rice. I didn't want to cook the nuts in there because I don't want the nuts soft. I want to give a little bite during the whole baking time. So I'm sure that you can smell this. It smells delicious. And then from here, we just stuff it. It's like super hot, so I would use a spoon, not my hand, and just like so. And then repeat. So I have them all stuffed in this high pan, and what I normally do, if it's a shallow pan, I normally put a piece of parchment paper on, and then I put the foil on it, so that the parchment paper acts as a barrier against the tin foil, and the acid from the tomato sauce won't eat away the tin foil, and then put it on my food. So from right here, I'll just hit it with the tomato sauce, just cover the tops, just like this. And then I add a little water to this at the bottom. And then basically that's it. Then I'm gonna fold it up with the foil, just like so. Get it in the oven for 350 for 35 minutes, and then that should be perfect. So this is quick and easy. What I basically did was I broiled some green veggies, some zucchini and some broccoli, and normally eaten with polenta, but this is our stuffed bell pepper. And the thing with these bell peppers are, because they're in a red sauce, so it'll be even better tomorrow, which is when we're gonna eat it. So anyway, buon appetito.